EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke set to get this started. And off we go from the Windy City. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And that play gets nothing, so no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense talks all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating to shotgun, it's Williams. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion comes Andrews. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Shermark Spooner at time. On the tackle. Brings up 3rd down and 9. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they'll finally run him sideline. A big play there for Baltimore. 35 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle is on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Jackson now on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal. A fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for three, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. And they're on the 35-yard line. From the 35, it's first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, it's Williams.
Amy.
Taken down. They got him. That is Odafe Oweh. He works his way in and a big milestone sack. Number 50 in his career. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their third series to see if they can make it happen.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. A first down throw for Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Play action now. Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Evan McPherson down to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bears move out to a 7-3 lead. TD. On is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Design run here with Jackson. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10. Bateman is the motion man. He takes off.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Jackson. A pass taken in by Watson. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, we changed it.
It's 4th down. Less than a yard. 4th down. Jackson. That's taken in, and he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's 1st and goal.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his 1st extra point miss of the season. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Throwing him right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Throwing is Williams. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 3. Here's Williams now to throw. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a 1st down.
First down, Ravens.
Now it's Jackson. That's out to Andrews as they set up the screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing Jackson. Right here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here to talk things over before third down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. He's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Look him up on a second down and 8. Now Williams moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Bears first down. Williams. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, it's Williams. A throw right side is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, and that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
16. Bears 7.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's good.
A first catch for DJ and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
2 minutes to go here
44-yard line.
till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. 1st and 10. On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
2nd down and 8. Williams to the air once more. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Chicago.
The Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he is going to have a Bears 1st down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
2nd and 1 at the 20-yard line.
Second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's Williams. He's got his big tight end, Austin Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, That's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, like it's their size, their catch radius, it's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He'll step up and run. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
17 yards.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
First and 10.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal.
A 35-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. So again, they will try for 2. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Couldn't take the chance. He's going to return it from the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On second down, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 48.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job. But can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hold on, ready?
On first and 10, Jackson. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Jackson now on second down. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
This is what they call an angle route, and what's so hard for these linebackers is it looks like the running back is just trying to beat you to the flat. And then once you overcommit, he puts his foot down and crosses your face, and he's wide open in the middle of the field.
A run here with Mitchell. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. They'll go again with Mitchell. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for third and 3. Open man, right side, he's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Receiver in motion, headed left. To throw is Jackson. one incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
He'll try to run for it. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up. Be aggressive and extend this drive. You know, Mike, look, there is no more dynamic quarterback with the ball in his hands than Lamar Jackson, especially on 4th down. So for this defense to be able to come up with that stop, that is a fantastic job.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burton. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 38-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Mitchell. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
More.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. Rolling right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a 1st down. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. Now it's Jackson. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's got Loveland free left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
What is it? Hold on. There he gets back.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
What is that?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Pick up of 13 yards. It's now third down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Now he'll work his way out right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on fourth down.
It's just a big-time play by this quarterback on fourth down. You can see he starts first look covered. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the first down, and they're still alive.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Runs to his right. Off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Hey.
A first down throw for Jackson. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. Not much there, maybe a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Bateman is the motion man. Now Jackson, this a designed run.
Jackson on the field. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he will have the Ravens first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Another run here with Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
What is up?
He'll run. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down. So it is a win here for the